Texas homeowner faced $11,050 to replace their sewer line after 15 years, only $2,500 covered by insurance. That $8,550 gap comes straight out of your pocket. Most homeowners never see it coming because skipping a sewer camera inspection often results in significantly higher repair costs. By the end, you'll know how to avoid this $8,550 cost, starting with understanding your policy's sudden and accidental clause. Your home insurance excludes sewer line repairs. This is a four-figure risk you're ignoring. The gap can come from depreciation, your deductible, or an actual cash value payout. That is why the policy exclusion matters. The claim may respond, but the first check may not finish the repair. If you miss the ACV versus replacement cost line, the repair invoice can be bigger than the payout. Start with the line most homeowners skip: actual cash value versus replacement cost. A Texas homeowner recently faced an $11,050 sewer line replacement bill after a collapse. Their insurance deductible was only $2,500, but the total out-of-pocket cost jumped to $11,050 because standard policies exclude wear and tear damage. The gap? $8,550 they never expected. This isn't a rare case, it's how most homeowners get blindsided by policy exclusions hidden in plain sight. Homeowners are generally responsible for the sewer lateral that runs from their foundation to the municipal main, but insurance typically won't cover repairs due to age or tree roots. The repair process usually begins with a professional sewer camera inspection, which identifies the exact location and severity of the problem. Traditional excavation can cost hundreds per foot, while trenchless methods range from dozens to hundreds per foot. Replacing 50 feet of sewer line often costs between $2,500 and $11,050, with most homeowners paying $2,000 to $8,550 on average. Homeowners' insurance policies rarely say sewer line damage excluded outright. Instead, they bury it under phrases like wear and tear or gradual deterioration. Many policy summaries include this exclusion without clearly stating it. The real cost? Homeowners assume coverage until they get a claim denial, and by then, repair costs have already piled up. For example, a typical sewer camera inspection to diagnose the issue costs a few $100s up to around $1,000, as documented by plumbing professionals. Once identified, repairs often require excavation or trenchless methods, with traditional digging averaging hundreds per foot versus dozens to hundreds per foot for less invasive options. A full replacement of a 50-foot line can range from $2,500 to $11,050, depending on factors like concrete slabs or driveways. Homeowners who don't get written quotes for all scenarios often face unexpected costs that exceed initial estimates. Before any repair, you need a sewer camera inspection. Most homeowners skip this step to save money, but it's the only way to confirm if damage is from wear and tear, uncovered, or sudden events like tree roots, potentially covered. Skipping it risks paying for unnecessary repairs later, like replacing a pipe that could have been fixed with a trenchless patch. According to plumbingdoctor.com and thisoldhouse.com, insurance typically excludes sewer line damage from age or tree roots, but may cover sudden incidents like vehicle impact. Homeowners who skip inspections often end up paying substantially more for repairs that could have been prevented with a proper diagnosis. For example, a trenchless patch on a 20-foot section might become a full excavation job if the root cause isn't identified early. Traditional excavation costs hundreds per foot, while trenchless methods run dozens to hundreds per foot. For a 50-foot line, excavation could cost thousands, but the case scenario shows $2,350 for trenching fees alone. Homeowners often assume trenchless means cheaper, but it's not always the case. The real money loss? Choosing excavation without comparing quotes can add thousands to your bill. Homeowners who skip upfront cost comparisons face average overages of thousands on standard sewer repairs. Permits required for excavation can increase costs, with some homeowners paying hundreds of dollars more for city permits depending on local requirements. The inspection phase also impacts final costs. Professional camera inspections average hundreds per job, which is often overlooked until after the repair estimate is finalized. Local permits are required before digging, but homeowners often overlook this step. In the case scenario, $2,000 in permit fees were added to the bill after the contractor assumed they'd be covered. Permits vary by city, some charge hundreds, others thousands, but skipping them means delays and fines. The immediate action? Check your local building department's fee schedule before starting any work. For example, in Chicago, permits range from hundreds to thousands depending on the project scope, while Austin requires a base fee plus dozens per additional day of excavation. A recent case in Denver saw a homeowner fine thousands for unpermitted sewer work, which delayed repairs by 2 weeks and increased costs due to pipe corrosion worsening during the holdup. Homeowners often accept the first quote they get, but repair costs can vary wildly. In this case, a labor cost was inflated by thousands due to unnecessary scope creep. The fix? Get 3 written quotes that break down every line item: labor, materials, permits, and compare them side by side. Don't let contractors pad your bill with standard fees you don't need. For example, a sewer camera inspection typically costs hundreds to thousands and identifies the exact location of damage before work begins. Traditional excavation averages hundreds per foot, while trenchless methods like pipelining cost dozens to hundreds per foot. Replacing 50 feet of sewer line can range from $2,500 to $11,050 depending on depth and access. Always verify if your policy covers sudden events like vandalism, but remember that wear and tear repairs remain the homeowner's responsibility. The case scenario shows a $11,050 total bill with $2,500 deductible. But homeowners miss that insurance covers only the deductible, everything else is their responsibility. The key document to check? Your policy's exclusions section. If it says damage from tree roots or age, you're on your own. Always ask for a written confirmation of coverage before starting repairs. For example, a homeowner in suburban Chicago faced $11,050 after a sewer collapse caused by decades-old pipe deterioration, exactly what standard policies exclude. The repair process typically starts with a camera inspection to pinpoint issues like root intrusion or structural cracks. Traditional excavation for 50 feet averages $2,500 to $11,050 depending on soil and access, while trenchless methods cost dozens to hundreds per foot. Many homeowners assume insurance covers the full repair until they see their bill, which often includes mandatory permits and unexpected complications like concrete removal. To avoid this, check your policy's sudden and accidental clause before a problem arises. If damage is from tree roots, wear and tear, it's excluded, but if it's from a falling branch, sudden event, it might be covered. The immediate action? Schedule a sewer camera inspection every 5 years to catch issues early, then compare quotes for trenchless versus excavation methods before committing. According to plumbing experts, these inspections typically cost hundreds to thousands and identify the exact location and severity of problems like cracks or blockages. Repair options include traditional excavation, which involves digging a trench and can cost hundreds per foot, or less invasive trenchless methods like pipelining that range from dozens to hundreds per foot. What matters is that homeowners often face unexpected costs when repairs exceed initial estimates, like replacing 50 feet of sewer line, which averages $2,500 to $11,050 depending on depth and obstacles. Always get written quotes for all possible scenarios before starting work.